They tell thank you to all the one them we support we now we Friday program. We can't give you full details of that day. But as soon as from the headline this morning, we can look at the culture, we heritage, waiting to happen, waiting on loss, and waiting we need for do now for address the problem and for make the new generation go understand the different culture them we Salone get. When at the program for can help we talk about that day, we get Madam Edlin Elba, member of the John Acker Foundation. Good morning, Edlin, and welcome to the program.
Morning, thank you.
All right, we'll continue for the way to they come to you shortly.
We will continue with the program Good Morning Salone, where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. We will look at the first issue this morning. We get for do with the Salone Extractive Industries Transparency and Initiative SLETI. Usai, the coordinator for SLETI, Mina Horace, say the 2015 and 16 SLETI report recommends say government not for allow mining company them for operate in the country without an pay them tax for 10 years. Mina Horace talk this inside one sensitization with SLETI do na Moyamba, Bo, Kono, and Putloko district for tell people about the 2015 and 16 SLETI report. Mange Mansare be part of this sensitization tour and a go now report.
The Sierra Leone Extractive Industry Transparency Initiative, SLETI, can pull Nado report about the extractive industry. When a report, we can focus on the activity them, the mining company them, and the oil and gas industry in the country. This make SLETI go work on a different parts in the country. We started to do mining activity them. For talk about the 2015 and 2016 SLETI reports. This sensitization been take place in Moyamba, Bo, Kono, and Putloko district. Outside SLETI, we meet with different stakeholders them, community people them, and self landowner them. For tell them about this report. But waiting, they inside the 2015-2016 SLETI report. Mina Horace, now the national coordinator for SLETI, explain.
The study found that the surface rent payments are not being streamlined in the sense that companies do not pay their surface rent to one source, which makes reconciliation difficult. Rather, they make their payments. They go down to the communities and pay separately to the beneficiaries, pay the landowners, pay the chiefdom administrations, pay the district councils, and the paramount chiefs and the MPs. So when it comes to reconciliation, first level reconciliation, it is often difficult. The large scale companies did not pay corporate taxes, and it was only the exporters that paid this tax.
Mina Horace continues to say, plenty pandi company them. Not being the agree paid and tax, as they say, they're not being they make profit.
So a high number of mining deals had taken place for which maybe the companies were eligible to pay capital gains tax, but they didn't pay this tax. And also the way some of the transactions, the payments by mining companies, they were recorded by certain institutions in the name of the parent company instead of the name of the subsidiary. For under Diamond Area Community Development Fund, indeed the funds were reported, how much they were paid out were reported, but the primary data that was used to calculate the percentage due to the communities, mining communities, were not provided. And about surface rent payments.
What's that the recommendation? Waiting at the 2015 and 2016 SLETI report, Mina Horace again.
The report gave significant recommendations such as, that if the government of Sierra Leone wants to realize corporate taxes early, the government will have to review some of the incentives, the fiscal incentives that are given to the companies. And also, companies should not be allowed to carry forward their losses for the period of 10 years as stipulated in the legislation, but it should be limited to, say, like 5 years. Sierra Leone has been making use of the recommendation. In fact, because those are part of the highlights of the report, the recommendations are a significant part of the report. The government has been acting, the respective ministries, departments and agencies have been acting on the recommendations. Some recommendations were not easy to implement instantly just because it required some form of reform.
The resident minister for Northwest, Aissata Abdullahi Kamara, say na two mining company them they na Putloko district, but the people in the district can suffer for their work from their mining company there.
We get two companies in Asu. Now we get the Sierra Leone mining, and then we get the Sierra Leone bauxite. As Share we don't say, when it comes to employment, I don't know which angle they take for employment. But now we don't see they don't talk about the local content policy. Or say, but we say we will get to property there. When it comes in terms of employment, we are marginalized. If the thing are blessing for we, let we eat first. Wait till the left, we the girl that person. We don't say Sierra Leone are one. Everybody gets right for to go any side, move any side. But really, without that the property, let it begin the taste first. Not to really out, they can't say sorry for no if you saw do or saw no do.
Aisata Abulai Kama continues to say, landowner them, outside them can do mining activity, not can benefit better from the surface rent. Where then come here can pay.
Now we look at the surface rent we can pay to the landowners. Very, very critical issue. If you look at when it comes to payment, the person who gets a land, they receive a package in a small envelope. Why is the other one there? Napangana must go, they carry the load.
Aisata Abulai Kama end up call on government for do proper arrangement with the landowner them so that they go able benefit from the surface rent. For Radio Democracy, Mange Mansaye, the report.
Right, we continue with the program. 7:38 now the time from our studio clock, and we will continue with the program Good Morning Salone. Now we come over to the studio guest this morning. Salone will celebrate 58 years of independence, April 27 this year. Well, ahead of this day, the John Acker Foundation will bring in questions where people will answer once a week, so people then go able for the know. We culture them with on the loss, even though they're not to experts them, but they will bring in experts now the foundation. We're going to tell people then different things them about we culture and we heritage. Well, the John Acker Foundation now one way they for promote patriotism na Salone. Now the program this morning one for welcome Madam Edlin Elba and a member na the John Acker Foundation. Good morning once more.
Good morning.
All right, let me first talk about the John Acker Foundation. What's in the John Acker Foundation they do? Or who that's not John Acker?
Okay, so we go start with John Acker. John Acker na person way you can't talk about cultural heritage without talk about na he writes first the music for the national anthem. And some of we obviously learn in our school, but a lot of people they don't know dandy. Also na he starts the national dance troupe. And he carried and go abroad several times for go perform. They win. I mean, they were well known abroad. I'll be also ambassador to the U.S., Sierra Leone ambassador to the U.S. And I've been the first indigenous director of broadcasting of the Sierra Leone Broadcasting Service. So, I mean, he was, back in the day, he was the man. And now nobody knows him for no much about
So why you think say the name John Acker all of a sudden just vanish?
So there was politics involved. Then we get the issues back in the day where we know be involved and not be Afro-Lebanese. So
Okay.
then we get the everyone for going to politics and issues them in the so yeah, it be get for left.
But then when I don't get a foundation in memory of a name, what's the foundation they do?
So basically around waiting in they do. Na patriotism, a celebration of Sierra Leone, we cultural heritage, waiting we now with traditions, them things like that. And just about for nobody country, history of Sierra Leone. For no usai things then they all we heritage sites them things like that. So we use media, we use events, we partner with other organizations that would do the same thing for basically just promote that message day of patriotism.
The history where you give it the short history of John Acker, we write the national anthem, he establish the music, sorry, you establish the Salone dance troupe, we I believe say they still maintain waiting they establish them for first director general for SLBC, and then now SLBS. Then then now you talk about Afro-Lebanese, but even though in Afro-Lebanese you able to do them great things there, so you think say if you just vanish a name go just come out, I don't think say if you even go to schools there now they know about the man.
Of course not, for be so, and basically that's make we choose the name because we think, say, this man do all them things there are people that don't know nothing but and people and they within the group will be really admire So
So what una they do for target the schools for make them go nobody's great man?
Okay, so we need to step on anybody in toes in terms of the work. We get a national development for National Council for Civic Education and Development, and then obviously get a own plan. And basically, like I tell you, we want for work with the people that we already exist. UNESCO already exist. We don't go talk to them, see what's in their own plan, and how we can work together with them. The National Council as well, we dey in talks with them for find out what's in their work with them to do, and then we can able to see how we go able to fit into their work and carry on with that.
You so passionate with the group about patriotism. How una do able for promote patriotism to the John Acker Foundation?
Okay, so back in the day, the group starts like 2006. We call it group, but it's now organization. And back in the day, we've been to do we will get a Brain of Sierra Leone quiz, which now being countrywide, where we get local content debates. We write article about local content, and also we be celebrate independence through an event on Independence Eve. Where you remember that events day, right? Yes.
Bonfire.
The bonfire or the boo-boo, and then just use Dandy for celebrate us as a country. So yes, Nalandi.
But don't they for long no don't they be now?
No, we get a bit of a lull.
When I want bring them back.
So this year it go different. It will be the Independence Eve event, now Independence Day.
Okay.
And we want to include children. So it's more a family day. We from midday from 12 o'clock, we will get a whole day of it's a festival, so cultural festival. We will get games. The games that we will be they play will be small. Bring the picking and come and we self play with them and teach them how to play them. So you adai, you akra, you you touch,
balance ball.
Exactly, all that. And then we go get the National Museum. They come in and set up an exhibition. So would I ever not been reach there? They can see some things that we hopefully go drift them into the museum later on. Of course, food. So we own food them. Naya get some stalls there of things that we people and they make with a show, and then storytelling. So basically, the program the theme for the event telling our own stories, and we want to use the event for tell we own story them.
All right, if we want to talk about heritage and culture, there are certain things we people need for know first. We talk about the Salone culture. You dey meet certain person, if you talk about certain culture them, but Salone you not gonna know anything. Let me start for look at some of the culture them where Salone own. For example, you get like the Odele, you get like the Poro and all that in them. But lately they see them particular thing don't they die out. People not to get the passion for again. What do you feel say the people learn for do for revive some of them things there?
So all them things there are conversations, me not go get the answer. And that's make we day for let we start these conversations. And to be honest, I want for lay we use April this month, which is why not today we start and say, okay, this is Independence Month. Of course, people and on they work all these years on anything there. People and on they talk. People and on they have them conversation there. But it go fine for let we use this month as well. We're in Independence Month. For let we start for revive some of them conversation there. Get people on the radio. Get people on the TV. Ask the people. Say, waiting una wants for do. Because not a week we will tell people they're waiting for do. But what una think say make people are not passionate but then in a day again. And how una go able forget the passion back. So you need to know the why first. If you don't know the why, then you don't know how for tackle the issue. So the why definitely need for come. And that's make like radio program them and then going out for meet people there important. So you can ask people and then question them there.
Right, if you dey listen to the program, you dey listen to Good Morning Salone, and at the program we get Edlin Elba, member of the John Acker Foundation. They try for bring back patriotism and also national pride. Well, not all some of we all know meet some of the brilliant musician them way. If you play them songs them, I mean you really, even if you're not a young person, you really go there in you. But for long term now, not on the body Ebenezer calendars, LCOG, and also well Amika Alone they are alive now. But why then people okay before we can talk about them people play their music, not just DJ, I don't know if you don't set, but this now April, Salone 57, and we they try for 58. Sorry, we they try for talk about patriotism and national pride, and the John Aka Foundation they lead in this. Let we listen. I don't know whose music the DJ gets. Okay, the DJ say Ebenezer calendar. Wanna enjoy them.
Oya lili pepe and lili salt ya raibunga kumacha. Lili pepe and lili salt ya raibunga kumacha. Oya lili pepe and lili salt ya raibunga kumacha mu. Lili pepe and lili salt ya raibunga kumacha. You money for kuko, you don't know for cookya. You yabas for trading, you don't know for manage. You bunga for sell, you don't know for key change. Oh, lily pepper and lily salt, ya, guy bunga go machan.
Right, well that's not Lily Pepper, Lily Salt, Drabunga Go Macham songs from Ebenezer Calendar Day. When you listen to this song, how you feel, Edley?
It's so different. He just, make a remember me granny for starters. And, me granny, we get one original cassette from Independence. Now, many cassettes we improve for Independence. We get Double Decker Boss and Sissy Marie. And, our friend and I draw one time, we begin listening. And now, right now, I just remember, then send day. And I love salon music, like old salon music. But unfortunately, Boku people no know them song there.
How go revive them? What do you think we go do for revive them back?
But media obviously gave a play a part. Okay. So like how wanna they do now? Wanna they play their songs there and what have you? The radio DJs there as well need for they play their songs there, let people know. The musicians there now. I mean, to be honest, worldwide, very little original songs then they, because then they go back. Then they go find beats them, then they go find, songs them, and then they use them one and they for create new music. So we self now can do the same thing. Once I asked those people there, somebody they tell Emma say, that thing so Joe, una for find well una remix alone, una bring and come back because find like thing then like then they die. So those are ways where people are able to do that.
People like Ebenezer Calendar during their young time, you see na great people and a hero them. But certain people them like the young generation now growing up, you ask them, Udana Ebenezer Calendar, not to everybody know. How you think so we're able for honor some of them people there?
So that now the celebration of independence now depends. So this is one way we do it.
Not only independence.
No. Now they tell you this is one way we do it. But moving forward, we can create events then for celebrate we own heroes there. I mean now we give award then to people they all way, they are alive where they do things and what have you. But we can get an event when a celebration of Sierra Leone music, for example, okay, where you come now with songs then from way back, and play, have a enjoyable time. They listen to their songs, then they even our own events. I don't tell the DJ then say from where they can 12 o'clock. Now salon music for your all day because go tell me say from where salon people they sing in the almost hundreds. Go do for full up.
But see the music then are not there. They hardly why like why can this morning I tell me DJ he shock force. Was for pull 2 days so.
Because the democracy naturally I should say if we reach the SLBS, they must find their sing them in our archives. Because they may play there. I mean even me being listening on radio will be small. Then he sound because obviously na record, so then he sound scratchy. But if you go to YouTube, boku of them songs in a day because people then don't upload then they. So then they for play for half a year.
All right, Madam Elba, continue for the program. Or they come back to you and they can talk more about salon music and how we're able for revive. We all read him there. Where they continue with the program, Good Morning Salone, where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy, 98.1 FM. Would they take one per we other headlines to read them now? Inside the Minister of Information and Communications, Mohamed Rado Suarez, say they don't agree with mobile network operator them na salon for put 0.05% where then they get as profit every year for develop ICT and broadband service na the rural community area them. Mohamed Rado Suarez talk this to journalists them where they talk about the plan them where he say President Bill get for returning to rural connectivity in a salon, and he say the president they engage the Information and Communication Ministry for CC this happen. Elizabeth Cam will get more and he go now report.
Inside the every Thursday press briefing, where the Ministry of Information and Communications can hold, and for give updates to journalists them, for make the public know about all government activity them waking happen. And this past Thursday press briefing, the Ministry of Information and Communications be hosted Director General na the National Telecommunications Commission, NATCOM, Maxwell Masakoy, we give updates about different activity them when NATCOM done they undertake. One part them is say, for tap the different SIM fraud and other challenge them where the institution they get because of SIM fraud them where mobile company them not can register, make the commission the plan now for review the SIM card registration regulation where Parliament passed inside 2019.
Under the new administration and the new board of the commission, we are moving towards reviewing, revising the existing SIM card registration regulation, which was passed by the commission in 2009. Things have changed since then. We are bound to ensure that those changes that have happened within our society, we encompass that in the new regulations.
Mr. Masako say the commission they monitor activity of mobile operator them we make it say much improvements don't take place. As it say this now for make the subscriber them enjoy the facility them within they pay for to their mobile company and make sure say them provide quality service where the people them want.
We've been engaging the operators, like I said. Very soon you will see the quality of service indicators. We intend to publish them for you to see how gradually they've improved. As a regulator, it's in your best interest to ensure that the social contract that the MNOs has with the public is being met by the operators. Equally so, the services that the end users, the citizen, are paying for, they're actually getting it. It's going to come to a point whereas enforcement will be. We must not forget that we inherited a situation that we have gradually tried to improve it, and I can tell you I've seen the improvement. It may not be at your doorsteps now, but watch out, it's coming. Under the leadership of the chairman, Dr. Prince Adin, if Antifatu has bought airtime and there is a rating 650 leons per minute and Antifatu is using the phone for 5 minutes, we are going to hold the MNOs to that expectation. Minutes of usage is exactly what, and nothing more, nothing less. Even the data, the commission intends to procure tools that we are going to put in place to even do metering. What do I mean by that? If you buy data bundle and they promote it that it's 50 leons per megabyte, that tool is going to count. If even we have to apply, fine, we'll do that. So we are looking out for the customers. That's our number one focus.
The Director General na NATCOM, Maxwell Masakoy, say the commission gets now na den custody some machine and SIM card them as evidence where he say them gets for show to authority them. Where some people been used pan SIM card fraud, where he the answer to question them where journalists them be asked them for sake of the poor network. Where the rural community them, more like village chiefdom and some tongue than the face. The Minister of Information and Communications, Mohamed Rado Suarez, don't say they don't agree with mobile network operator them na salon. For put one side 0.05%, where then they get from them profits, for go towards funding the Universal Access Development Fund. We don't go use for take ICT and broadband service to the rural community them.
A lot of our people live in rural communities which are unserved and underserved. I go for holidays to my village. I have to walk quite some distance to go to a field before you could make a call. We don't want to come back here several years down the line to explain the same narrative. This is a new direction. We are committed to changing this narrative. We have constituted the Universal Access Development Fund as provided for in the NATCOM Act. All the necessary work has been done. That is currently before Cabinet. We have agreed with the mobile network operators that 0. 0.05% of their gross earnings will go towards funding the Universal Access Development Fund, because the ITU, International Telecommunications Union, is very interested in what we call universal coverage. So we use proceeds we get from mobile network operators and ISPs, internet service providers, to ensure that we get much needed resources to take ICT and broadband services to rural communities.
Mohamed Rado Suari say this na concern where President Bio get for getting to rural connectivity na Salone.
His Excellency is very concerned about rural connectivity, well disposed to any idea of a round table, a tripartite conversation between government and the sector players and the Ministry of Information and Communications to talk about incentives and sweeteners that will encourage mobile network operators to fund out into places which they otherwise would not like to go. President Bio wants to live by a proud legacy. He believes in a digitally inclusive Sierra Leone, and we cannot talk about financial inclusion and other things if we don't carry lots of our people along.
Inside this press briefing, the Deputy Minister of Information and Communications, Solomon Jamiru, been give updates on different activity them we get for do with President Bio in Waka na different country them. The launch of 4G by Orange and the cyber security strategy review workshop where the ministry and other body them be all this BNTM. We be climax the press briefing. For Radio Democracy, Mina Elizabeth Campbell the reports.
Family them, Salone Commercial Bank don't do one again. For we and Una will not get account yet. They don't come with brand new things them, like neon SLCD kiosks them, where they all over the country. Also, they get mobile tellers them, we will meet you any side and do your banking. Salone Commercial Bank. Now me bank. Sure. Now you bank oh. We get me on student account oh. We get me on current account. We get me on savings account oh. For them market to man them. For them keke riders, Okada riders, and them fishmongers, disabled people them. Any day for them petty traders. Salone Commercial Bank. Now we bank. Sure. Now we bank Family them. Salone Commercial Bank they for all man, including the professionals.
The program Good Morning Salone, they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM, and we still get Eldin Elba, when a member of the John Aka Foundation. Today they talk about Salone culture and heritage and some of the things they will for do for revive Salone culture back. Madam Elba, before we go for the other clip there, we'll be talk about Salone music. And when you look at some of the new Salone music them, you see the musician them don't they play instruments them when are from the Western world. You know they feel the flavor, for example, like the gumbe and other rhythm them we be in the Salone music them first them. And now they talk about reviving with music and some of the things then when our young culture. Now we look at them music there. Musician they will be done the single music them still the, but not to all man sabi, but they're not able for celebrate them. For example, the likes of Hami Kalonde. What thing you think say Salone people for do for honor them people there?
Okay, for starters, I think say music classes in our schools. Some of them music they need for be included in our curriculum. I don't know what's in the curriculum like right now, but me no say when me been go school, we would do music. Now more of Western music, church music, like that. They will not be really they do much of drums and we own traditional instruments them now. And I think say Dandy first of all need for be done the picking the need for land, but then in day. But also like I've been talk before, having events we can use Dandy for celebrate festivals. You get music festival like the Freetown Music Festival already over the weekend. I see quite a lot of traditional things there happen there. So that one way really where people are going to go and see then kind of in day and no say so then in the be exist. But also the musician there of today. I mean not so they all go no say yes let we go do research and find out but some of them things there, but possibly like Dizzy Lick. I like in music. Why? Because it sound it gets in cultural sound to them. And as much as na rap it a rap, but the music don't evolve. Okay, you can't expect them for sound like how that one be sound just now. But you dey hear bits and pieces. Fantasy ways na other one Nandi where it is sing in cultural music. And not to all man go want that, not to all man go like that. If it will be the grow up, not to all man be like salon music or cultural music or whatever. I mean, even other African music. Now I dey listen Boku Salif Keita, Baba Mal, them people and they well be small and not be appreciate it just sound boring. But now you dey listen and you appreciate as you go, I guess. So now the same thing for themselves.
You make mention of the picking them need for learn certain things them about to culture. But you look at Salone, the school system, the setting, provision or the for than they like other African country them. For example, South Africa, then get a whole topic on than they for learn their languages them. You know things say the school themselves get more thing for do for encourage you picking them for teach them about Salone culture and different languages.
Well, of course, the best way for educate people they obviously now through the formal education system. So definitely Dana one, but obviously me know they inside the education system. So Dana other possible work. Now we will be the answer if we start for go into that day. But yes, definitely the education system need for take down the on.
Edlin, patriotism na one way like I started for talk earlier. When I really passionate about na the Jonaka Foundation and putting Salone first. Waiting we need for do where you talk about tradition of Salone people and the patriotism in we youth. Then go compare say the way Nigeria man or Ghana man like patriotic, Sierra Leoneans that's patriotic to them country. Waiting lacking.
So again, na conversation we will need for find out why people then not seem for love their country. And a lot of we they talk say we love Salone. And again, we they talk say we love people. But for sure the love now seem forget problem with. And then I want conversation we will need forget. First of all, you love Salone. And secondly, how you dey show Salone say you love them? If you're not able to answer that question then you need for start for think within yourself why I'm not able to answer that question It means say I no love me country or waiting. But then also as well, people then get expectations of Salone where not a be fulfilled. And sometimes people then need for receive love, forgive love. So again, that conversation that they will need forget. People then first of all, most people that you ask there, waiting at you right there. Then go know one or two, but they not go really know. What's are your responsibilities to Salone? Now the obvious one then go come to mind. But also things that like how you dey treat you company motor man, how you dey drive in the streets, where you not able for give you company road for pass, how you dey throw away dirty in the streets, how you dey treat the environment. All them things then they na things the way they show love for you fellow man, for your country, for you self.
So how you go pass the information there to the new generation?
So now let's make we dey use the media. That are one way, obviously, we get for use for pass the well again, not to just passing the information. Now for find out from them waiting na the issues. And we will talk about national pride really. Bokuti then day we na negative.
Yeah.
There's too much negative day na Salone. We not get enough positive stories. And that make it important for we start for tell we own stories. Showcase people there where don't they do good things, where they do good things. Show people and say it possible for let things then happen. Let we self start for go international matches. Let we where we go Olympics, let we self begin win. So that at least we go able for say, yes, na me country this. Agladi for say na me country this.
Using the media for tell the new generation about some of we hero and heroine them. Now one. But again, somebody will say, when you look at Freetown, let's take Freetown as a case study.
Okay.
Certain people them don't don't die when they look at them as hero. But when you look at streets, the major streets, them, we know they name them after them, or even statue them, where go be a symbol for let people them, the new generation go watch at them. People like know say they don't do great thing na Salone. Now one other challenge than the Madam Elba, because when you look at statue them and office them plenty na Freetown.
No, they're not plenty. And, you know, it's unfortunate because about 8 years ago, thereabouts, I think it was, we once for do a heroes circle na Aberdeen roundabout. And we don't actually start for put feelers out to the public, ask people and say, Ura una things in our heroes. Tell me about people then, because obviously we not be people there. So even up to now, I guess some of their email then they were people and be saying, you know, people and be they write and say, oh, this person, just everyday people where you know one day you're about in your life, but this person now starts this Olympic something. This person, you know, na be teacher na waiting. So stories about people there. We say we want for do this hero circle. SLRA then say they want for widen the road, make falling. Today this road they are not make falling yet. We been put we hero circle inside it. In fact, Comium at the time we don't give we $100,000 for the we do. We had to return the money because yes, we began for return the money because the project no go ahead. So I mean that's definitely now one way you know we can celebrate some of them people there and let people there know say them people here exist. But then again, museum day. But people they go there.
Alright.
All than the people, you know, not so you know they in. I don't want to say culture for Gona Museum.
But we need for make our culture, isn't it? For find out about we history. Yes.
All right. Well, Edlin Elba continue for the program. With a taste tonight again, a song from SCOG.
Radio Democracy, the true voice of the people.
We go for cotton day. I know say some people that they know while driving or they they enjoy music from SCOG. Well, all this morning and this music now courtesy of the Jonaka Foundation as they try for promote patriotism and makes people put Salone first and anything way then they do. Edlin, as you did not you head to the music of SCOG. I think you call and let's be friends. You enjoy them?
Yes, the music so far. The man in voice just angelic. Just enjoy.
All right, well, we can talk more about patriotism na the program Good Morning Salone. The time for almost 2 o'clock. Now 11 minutes after 8.
We continue with the program, and now they take one part we other headlines to read them. If people don't follow some of the issues them we don't come out in a parliament, you go notice a serious challenge in a parliament is between member of parliament them, especially the one them from the main opposition APC and the SLPP member of parliament them. Well, for sake of then challenge there, make the speaker in a parliament, Honorable Dr. Abbas Bundu say he resign in position for be speaker na parliament. Radio Democracy Michael Sambola talk to him and he starts for give the reason them we make he resign.
Well, that's me. That's my character. That's my character. That's me. Nothing moves me. I have to, I'm driven by my own conviction in life. Nothing that people say or do necessarily dissuade me. Once my mind is made up and I'm convinced that I'm on the right track, then that's it. That's me.
And this, you believe, so you're on the right track?
I want to believe so, principally because the parliamentary results don't show, say, now a hung parliament we get. The ruling party not get a majority, and naturally in many parts of the world where this kind of situation happen, now social commotion can take place. The job demands for, say, I conduct myself in a manner where impartial, in a manner where neutral, or at least give the semblance of neutrality to the job. I get for respect the chair, where I sit back, and not a partisan role anymore for play.
Other people we will talk to, and other people we don't tell you about rumor, we don't go around. Now that you get pressure from the party in terms of how for handle things then. We at some point you the neglect we also can be in disputes between you and some member of the party.
Well, whatever views people then can get, they're entitled to their views. But me, they stick to the line where me don't adopt, and nothing is going to change that. I get a softly approach to the task at hand, and it will have to be that way, and so it will continue.
All right, that's Honorable Dr. Abbas Bundu. If they talk inside that interview day to Michael Sambola outside, they give some of the reason them we make a resigning position as the Speaker of Parliament. One part the reason them now that they get serious challenge with member of Parliament them.
Better don't come. Now Union Trust Bank again. Union Salone Banco. Union Trust Bank get plenty product and service there for you. You must get what you want to go better. Let me savings account, ide. Current account, ide. Fixed deposit account, ide. Credit facility, ide. All for you. Me and you. Union Trust Bank, na Salone for me and you. Kids future savings account, ide. School fee savings account, ide. Pay advance salary scheme, ide. We branch and they all love but na Salone. Okono kenema, we ide. Kabala mabogo kakambia, we ide. Jala free town don't sa, we ide. And my 91, me and you. Union Trust Bank, me and you. Union Trust Bank, Union Trust Bank, na Salone for me and you. Union Salone Banco, Union Trust Banco.
Union Trust Bank, empowering Sierra Leonean businesses.
50 minutes after 8, now the time for my studio clock, and we continue the program Good Morning Salone, where they come to you from 98.1 FM. Where they bring this Monday edition of the program come to you, Mina Asma James.
And Mina Khadija Bangura.
Right, now they go to the Salone Premier League and the game we played yesterday between the Eastern Lions and FC Cologne. And Usai, the Lions then trash FC Cologne with all the first time for Le Mohamed Cologne watch in team play live at the National Stadium. Well, on the line, we get Emmanuel Safa Abdullahi. the chairman for the Premier League board. Good morning, Emmanuel, and welcome to the program.
Good morning, Asman. Good morning, listeners.
All right. Yesterday we see Usai, the stadium we get capacity of 35 or so thousand people, get over 50,000 people for go watch the match between Eastern Lions and FC Cologne. First off, as Premier League board, how una take the way how the game be there yesterday with the plenty people at the stadium?
Well, we think, firstly, it's been very risky for let you get more people turn up for a capacity of 35,000, and then you not get seat and place for them. Eventually, you see, so we get a lot of problems to try to control the crowd. Essentially, I want to make this very clear, and a lot of people not seem to understand this. The Premier League board, they organize the Premier League, but the teams then they organize their home games. So yesterday game, FC Cologne been there solely for organizing. But what happened when we see the crowd problem, we jump into it to try to solve the problem. Basically, people then show a lot of enthusiasm and a lot of people show up at the stadium and they're not able to get into the stadium. Then also, we also been get the lack of security around the place. Whatever arrangement was it that they make, we try for augment them for ensure so we call more security personnel them for come and able for control the crowd and push people out of the playing field until that was done before the game starts.
So Emmanuel, this now one way somebody go say them we don't see and coming. Seeing games out, now the same thing, but even though yesterday it been worse than all the other games that we don't happen. So why proper security not in place in some of them games there?
Well, I'm not think saying that games in, games out. No, I don't think that is correct. I think say this is not the first issue we don't really get when you get people in the bus into the stadium because of the momentum of the game. Yesterday game not been very big game, not a derby. I don't explain generally to FC Cologne people that they fail to provide the security, which actually is an offense under the Premier League board rules. Because as a team, when you're the host, you don't anticipate, say, you will get more than 35,000 people. You're not going to bring 100 and 150 security personnel only. We've been here for ensure they will bring more security. Yesterday, we call emergency security. We've been expect them for able for do waiting them for able for do for ensure they then get sufficient security in the field. So yes, this was a bad situation yesterday, but we're glad that it ended with no major casualty, no calamity. But FC Cologne for take responsibility for what happened yesterday.
Because I just want to ask if because the Premier League don't do them for other games, other teams, if any penalty they will then get for pay for this.
Obviously, penalty. They look, we don't find Bo 5 million leons, so we do not provide security for the game in Bo. We don't find Kenema 5 million leons for where they favor provide security in the first. So FC Cologne will meet the same punishment or more than that because yesterday was really risky, and I make it very clear to the officials then before the game started. I said this is a complete breach of protocol. You know, then the need for ensuring if they don't do publicity and then they get 35,000 people coming, then get sufficient security in the field. But what happened yesterday? Now let us flip the coin a little bit. I think it's the enthusiasm of the Sierra Leoneans for try for actually watch football and show love for football. Because you see that people come in, they're all the friends in place, and they were very quiet, right? Even when the soldiers have come, they try to push them out quietly, and the game starts. It shows that a lot of people really want to watch football, and the football is growing in the country.
Apart from the way how the way people come inside the field, one thing we show where you say don't talk about now the way how Sierra Leoneans they want for watch game and really love the game, even though the cost of the tickets go up, you see that plenty turnouts they come. What it is they tell you about football?
Well, he actually should see the game they grow and Sierra Leone is football in nation. I think everybody should be proud of what happened yesterday, particularly the enthusiasm. I think we need to do more about crowd control. We also need to liaise a lot and coordinate a lot with security personnel them because you know we'll get 35,000 people coming on. Come for can watch a game, you get 115 security or 50 security personnel. But I think so what it really show yesterday is that with Sierra Leoneans, they show say football, not in sport, and they're ready for go out and support them. Even when people complain a lot about the fact that the ticket price go up from 5,000 to 10,000, you get over 50,000 people will show up, and we've been get for turn people away. Also, it also shows that the stadium will get not enough anymore for take the capacity of people who want for to watch a particular home game. We have a 35,000 capacity stadium. By the time you say at 3 o'clock yesterday, that stadium was already full to capacity, and there were hundreds of people outside. He also thinks the government and investors need for look into trying to build extra stadium. We're going to be bigger. We're going to take people and for games and like this. So I think in all, it's pointing out for proper improvement into the game, and follow we all better go before.
All right, Emmanuel. So that they top the league now.
Well, FC Cologne still the lead the league by goal difference. Eastern Lions the second, but Eastern Lions get the game in hand. But essentially, the first leg ended yesterday. As we all know, the games have all been postponed because of clash or because of scheduling. Go play this week, but the first leg done yesterday, and we get a 2 weeks break, and we'll come back on April 15th and 16th for let the second leg start. We'll try for wrap up the second leg.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Well, congratulations to Eastern Lions because they make history yesterday. The FC Cologne no ever lost game, but yesterday they lost game and they lost with style because 2-0 to 0. Nah, a very good one. Well, we continue the program Good Morning Salone, where they come to you from 98.1 FM. At this point, they can play Ami Cologne for all the sponsors and the one them we attend the Friday events of Radio Democracy. When I enjoy this Ami Cologne, and also now courtesy of the John Acker Foundation this morning, they tell me say they want for the old days, the old music in those days, and we don't try for play SCOG and other one them, and now they play Ami Cologne. Alright, well that's now Ami Cologne. Give you that music day in the program Good Morning Salone. And I want to tell listeners and viewers on Facebook say Friday will be get a very successful program. Also we do with fundraising, dinner, dance and band show. And again, on behalf of management and staff of Radio Democracy, I want to tell thank you again to all the one that we support we. NATCOM, Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, Salcab, Bolore, FI Bank, UCB, Eco Bank, Okel Bank, Slipper, AfriCell, Sierra Lighthouse, Batis Interior Deco, BM Kudami, and the USB Entertainment Band. Again, I want to tell thank you to Famous and Ackman, we can perform live na the program, and also Kindo Amani for the phone. And also to MCs them, John Conte and Mama Digobe Kamara. We truly appreciate you now do a fantastic MC on that day. Joabas, thank you very much for able for raise for we funds on that night. We really able to make something out of it. And to climax them all, we want to tell thank you to we own Ace BBC reporter in Sierra Leone, Umaru Fofana. Umaru in speech till they make rounds on the social media. That's the beauty of it. Was deliberate to choose Umaru Fofana, and we want to say not disappoint you at all. Umaru, thank you very much for all your support to have the years, and to me staff them, we come, we support, and so we always enjoy. We really get a wonderful night na Sierra Lighthouse. Well, we will continue with more programs and we'll give you waiting next Radio Democracy plan for do. The program na Good Morning Salone and they come to you from 98.1 FM.
We continue the program and we still get Eldin Elba, when a member of the John Aka Foundation. They look at salon culture this morning and some of the things that we don't go wrong and how salon people go able to revive some of we culture them. Madam Elba, earlier we talk about the museums. Now, let me look at the museum. How we go able to transform the museum there into an institution where tourists them go to come in, go see waiting exactly then at the museum, how salon culture been like, or even the Odele festival for let tourists them go to come and be part of that festival day.
So then work of the Ministry of Tourism and Cultural Affairs, and then gets them plan. And I should say all of them they go there inside and plan for let them able for bring more people into the space than they for let them see waiting we get for sure. Yeah.
So but let we look at the events when I get on Independence Day. You start for talking earlier on, but let we know who side the events get for day, how somebody we want to take parts pan events, what you go do.
Okay, so in Radisson Gardens.
Okay.
We need space, and just like how we did talk, and Emmanuel been talk just now, say stadium no get enough space now, so forget events them back. So very difficult for find proper space. So now Radisson Blue Gardens really most of them then kind here can happen if you know use streets like the Freetown Festival over the weekend. But yes, so now it will be from 12 o'clock in the afternoon on Independence Day, the 27th of April. We want to forget a few stalls. We don't want to get too many people. So you get, in terms of the food, we want to forget certain, salon chop them, but let people know they make the same thing so that people are able to at least make some money on the day. So we don't reach out to some people them, we don't put word out, we get flyers them, we get social media, and of course now we do radio as well, for let people them know, say at this mail number they pan the flyers them for specifically for this, so 099-669-199, and anybody we want for take part. The part really we will like more people than for get involved now the open mic. So during the day, different things then go to go on. So the games, the arts and crafts. So picking them things then for later and do. Of course the eating, drinking, music go day, the exhibition go day and all that day. We will get performances on stage. We are like storytelling performances, but we also want to encourage members of the public for let them come and just say whatever it is where they want for say, but salon, something around the independence or around the culture or just their feelings about salon. So we don't already get a few people that we don't come forward and say, then go like for talk. Somebody writes poem and he's saying go like for doing. So things like that, just get people talking on the stage and sharing.
All right, so we'll come back so we can continue on our target group. We will can talk about that day. The time for almost 2 o'clock now 8:30. Let we make some money.
Causing confusion. But this confuse me, boo. Look where Uncle Nat in Wall Solid. Look in block them where them beat for them, where they save solid, and at the same amount of cement and sand then they use for beat me on. But look what in the happen, me wall down for them, all the block they all don't scatter. It like say some kind magic they behind this. You want to know the magic behind this? Now the superior quality, extra strong, extra life and extra yield cement where are the use, and that's not Dangote 3X Portland limestone cement. Dangote cement na the highest grade cement in the country. When a 42.5 R grade cement, when no one day come na this country, and one of the highest grade pan cement where you go get na the wall. Where you want your concrete, wall and block solid, use Dangote 42.5 R cement, you no go regret them. you go get Dangote 42.5 cement. Now all the shop and building material store na the one whole country.
Alright, so we continue with the program Good Morning Salone, and we look at more issues inside the program this morning. And now we go na State House outside the President Julius Maada Bio asked the new Solicitor General for work with the Judicial Legal Service Commission when at the government law firm for give justice to poor people na Salone. President Bio talk this after where the new Solicitor General been go take oath of office na State House outside he assure for give quality leadership for make people get justice na Salone. Radio Democracy Mohammed Sharif gets more and he go now report.
I, Mohammed Lamin Tarawali, do hereby in the name of God. Do hereby in the name of Allah.
The new Solicitor General na Salone Mohammed Lamin Tarawali been taken out of office after the Secretary to President Dr. Julius Sunday before His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio na status. In our Section 65, Subsection 1, Act Number 6 of 1991 Salone Constitution established the Solicitor General in office as public office, and Section 65 subsection 2 make provision for make the President appoint the Solicitor General with the advice of the Judicial Legal Service Commission.
The Constitution of Sierra Leone also provides for the Solicitor General before assuming the functions of his or her office to take and subscribe to the oath as set on the third schedule of the Constitution of Sierra Leone. Permit me, Your Excellency, to first read through the warrant in respect of the appointment to the office of Solicitor General. And the warrant reads, Section 65(2) of the Constitution of Sierra Leone 1991, appointment to the office of Solicitor General by His Excellency Brigadier Retired Julius Maada Bio, President of the Republic, Supreme Head of State, Grand Commander of the Republic, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Fountainhead of Unity, Honor, Freedom, and Justice, to Mohammed Lamin Tarawali. Whereas it is provided by Section 65, Subsection 2 of the Constitution that the Solicitor General shall be appointed by the President by warrant under his hand and acting on the advice of the Judicial and Legal Service Commission. And whereas the Judicial and Legal Service Commission has advised that you, Mohammed Lamin Tarawali, be appointed as Solicitor General. Now, therefore, in exercise of the powers vested in me by Section 65, Subsection 2 of the Constitution, I do hereby appoint you, Mohammed Lamin Tarawali, to be Solicitor General on the 29th day of March, subject to the said Constitution. In witness whereof, I have subscribed my name at the State House, Freetown, this 29th day of March, 2019, signed Brigadier Retired Julius Maada Bio, President of the Republic of Sierra Leone.
Mohammed Lamin Tarawali na the new Solicitor General been assure the public and the President for make people go get justice na the country.
Very extremely grateful and thankful to you, His Excellency the President, for your expression of trust and confidence in me to act in the capacity of Solicitor General. I will not disappoint you. My 18 years plus practice.
Ekeyon say he go work with ministries, departments, and agency them for make justice go in a Salone.
I'm very much aware of the strides your government has made within this 1 year in revamping and restoring fairness in the legal system of this country. Good laws and good legal system is part of the development and growth of any nation. I commend you, the Attorney General, and your government on that. It is my pleasure and honor to work in tandem with the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, the public, and the MDAs are its clients to build and develop and improve the Justice Department, otherwise known as the Law Officers Department, which is the largest government law firm. I will continue to the best of my ability to discharge the duties with grace, self-discipline, candor, and respect the office deserves. It is part of the vision of the new direction to which I've pledged my support.
Where they talk, the President Julius Maada Bio say government now they expect the new Solicitor General for work with other body them for develop the justice sector, because it says Salone don't they be in for long term now.
You've been meticulously chosen, and so much is expected of you. As you know, we are lacking behind. And
going to honor reports about this office and other one them, not the justice sector, not the country. For the Society for Radio Democracy, Ahmed Sharif, the reports.
All right, 8:36, and we continue the program. Good Morning Salone, where they come to you from 98.1 FM. We still get Edlin Elba, member of the John Acker Foundation. They are the small promote patriotism and for both Salone first. Edlin, you start for talk. You been they talk about the event when I go on the 27th. How wanna call them?
Independence Day Cultural Festival.
What are na target?
So Anybody really. Now 50,000 for adults and 10,000 for children. Now Independence Day, people are not get for go work. People not really get anything for do, except hang about and people like can go outing and things like that. So we dey hope say them people then they go come and just have a day out.
So what about picking them? Wanna target them for come, go to school, so then say go come read poems or do something we get for do with National Salone.
So as part of the promotion, something and they will get for do target kids for camp. But obviously personally I don't like advertise to children.
Okay.
And I can get very upset when picking kind of OCC then get tickets for something at school and all like because into the picking you sell, so you put pressure on picking for camp business. So adults more now we will target in terms of the marketing of the event, but in terms of performing, yes, children can.
You talk about different food, saying as selected food no more for let people they not do the same thing. I mean, Boku people them not sure, but then girl and that. So which kind una give them specific food for do or don't give una to line of the food they waiting for?
So not so we they tell them waiting for do. Now then they tell we, and then we tell them if we get her or not. So the few we don't confirm so far, they're all different things than they do.
Make it taste sweet. Give you an idea so it go whet people appetite for go na Garden Blue Garden.
I can tell you one. And the one really excites me. In fact, I don't even know if you see her on social media where they ask, say, Uswa you prefer obiata or with okra?
With okra.
With okra. And then I mean for decision for that day. So food blind, they do aujo chop.
Ooh.
Yes. And
aujo chop for the new generation are waiting and day.
So binch.
Okay.
Binch akara, plantain. Whatever else, say wake out, and then fufu, kenkre, what's it? Now kenkre you decide for do. I think the obiata, yes, obiata and with.
So obiata different from kenkre.
Yes.
Okay.
Kenkre now we mix all you cook all together one. Then obiata now we get the alakpa. You get the obiata.
See, alakba. Now all man know that me DJ they know they don't even know it's in alakba.
You know that.
Okay, how about the granite cake then?
Yeah, so other person will make them sweets then they and cancel them and then they with the hope say we will get all you lafidi there and you of course all na ujo chop itself they say and you lafidi you prepare all them kind of chop then they so anybody we and no, but salon chop, where they make salon chop, reach out to we, and we will see,
All right, continue for the winner the program. Eldin Elba, member of the John Aka Foundation. We look at another issue inside the program this morning. May 18, the year 2000, United States Congress been turned to law the African Growth and Opportunity Act, where na the United States of America then Trade Act, where they give African countries then the opportunity for gold and local products and for sale in the United States. So say the year 2025, they not go pay custom charge inside America. But from 2000, where the U.S. Congress turned this act to law, salon business people not they use this opportunity. We make the producer them na the Salon Chamber of Commerce, where then at the institution where don't they facilitate trade between salon and other country them been bring together different local producer them for tell them about the African Growth and Opportunity Act. Also the coordinator for this particular organization as Salon Chamber of Commerce, Ayodele Walk Williams say one reason we make salon business people them not able for do better business in America and because they're not able for produce but quantity of them products them where some people can want in America. Ayodele Walk Williams talk more to Alex Lawrence Kuma inside this interview.
We partner with developing partners we are the USAID and we send to them to the Chamber for come to see how best we for take this Agua forward. And what do? We invite all the companies then we already don't get exports to the United States. We're qualified for exports in produce and products into the United States. We're not duty-free, tax-free. You're not going to pay 1 cent. As long as you get somebody over yonder. We go be agents, we for collect your goods. Them. It's just like with something Canada, now Ports Authority, you get somebody who go collect them, that's fine. But secondly, this process, you get for go na Chamber of Commerce for let them show you how to fill out the form and also how to go through them. So that's the thing about it.
We get me company, I have to send local products to the United States. What are the standards so now they look for?
You for don't get standards, and first of all, before you send something, you for don't make sure you send samples, and we get the platform where we don't already get. Then they Miami, it's a marketing agency, and you not just to send something. If you don't get a sample, make sure say don't clear, and you give the people everything they want, which is market oriented. It doesn't sound like where this goes away, so I know what they can carry and go America or India. People then go put you where you get samples, you tell them, say you go on the e-commerce platform, where already they in the Chamber of Commerce, you get a catalog of what you produce, then we, as I say, go guide you, waiting they want over the under.
So it will cost somebody like for go through all them process and they through the chamber?
Of course it will cost you something. First of all, you get for be a member of the chamber. You get for be a registered member of the chamber. You will get an address, you for don't pay your taxes. And another thing, we get for go see, even if you owe you the DUAM, we get for go make sure say you get a business address or whatever it is. And then in terms of cost, maybe as time comes, because all this road we do not one day for the past how many years. Now we take up the cost. We not charge nobody anything. But when all the documentations then they don't come together, you get for pay like country of origin. Then the one then we also the export under AGOA for textiles and garments. You get the AGOA certificate of origin. Then some other few costs then, but it not going to be much. We get for work together with the government through the Ministry of, together with the Ministry of Trade and Industry and Customs.
So if somebody wants to benefit from AGOA, but get no link in the United States, we can create the platform for them.
We can create linkages. And where we do them, as I say, we get the African Trade Development Center, where we use right now. The other linkages maybe we will come along and as the time goes on, where they Miami right now, and then you can also go attend trade fairs and exhibitions, just like we do now. We get the trade fair exhibition for national and international businesses, okay? Produce, services and everything. You can attend that day. Then as how you present yourself and you present your products and everything, God will make you get a partner. Because let me tell you something, we get quality things here in this country. Me, I don't take samples on my own. I don't ask somebody for anything. I don't care and go. We have over 15 products we already get markets in the United States. But one problem we get na capacity. Because if somebody say wants 20 container of something, do we have the capacity? We not get capacity. So some people get together, identify themselves, say, okay, this one a gari get for do, this one a ginger get for do, lemongrass oil, textiles and garments. Let the big market women them, and they work with them, we work with also with the sour grounds. Then get the capacity. Shakandas for the bitter cola, then get the capacity. Maltina drink, they don't accept another states and one time. The brewery, silent brewery, then get the capacity. We have a list of all the products in. But then another thing, as I said, it get for being market oriented.
All right, that's now the coordinator for the African Growth and Opportunity Act, where na Ayodele Wak Williams. They talk to Alex Lawrence Kuma inside that interview day about this particular act and the opportunity them where the acts they give for less salon producer them go sell them, produce them na America without them no pay custom. Well, I just want to apologize because I mispronounced the name earlier. Instead of Ayodele Wak Williams, I call them the other way around. We will continue with the program Good Morning Salone, and now they look at text messages, them we don't come to the program.
Dija, before we look at text messages, them let's get one more music from the great SCOG.
My lovely Elizabeth.
I am deeply worried at heart. I am deeply worried at heart. Cause so when my friend asked night from me, now I just don't know what to do but to hang my head and cry for my lovely Elizabeth, for my lovely Elizabeth. Some people say there are many girls that are really crazy after me, but I'm not interested in any, save my lovely Elizabeth, my sweet Elizabeth. Bela kwa mime mwata mugumena doku kuwale gbamwale sele pute bwakangi na gima demo kone dolinga biyengo demo kone dolinga baby demo kone dolinga biyengo. Sweet Elizabeth, but why did you go? Oh, Rogie. Sing on, boys.
Well, oh, gee, we go for hot Sunday because we go for continue the program. Good Morning Salone, but I believe still I don't enjoy the songs they will give now, courtesy of the John Acker Foundation. This morning they still will play all these. Well, we can look at message them. We don't come in to the program. The first one say, as Sierra Leoneans, we should accept our culture before rebranding it. As many of us stay away off from our culture. From Emo Diza Namakini.
For Michael Cock on our Facebook page, they say cultural sensitivity should be taught in schools. What is the John Acker Foundation doing to make this a reality?
This one say, Madam Elba, I suggest every tribe should showcase their food. The Fullers, Shabos, Crews, etc. have interest in food. Example, pounded corn and cow milk eaten by the Fullers is very tasty. I think it is called lache. I hope I call it right.
All right. From Enze Amaran, our Facebook page, they say the abandonment of our culture from our cultural music aspect. I think the media can be blamed. For instance, before this, our radio station and TV, they have a day in a week that they use to at least play 4 or 5 hours that they play our different cultural songs, but not anymore. They rather play Nigerian, Ghanaian or Tanzanian music through midnight or the rest of the day. Sometimes I wonder if these foreign artists pay them for promoting their songs.
I doff my hat to you, Dr. Abbas Bundu, to resign as Speaker of Parliament. If majority of Sierra Leoneans behave in this way when they are pressured to do the wrong thing, the better Sierra Leone will be a better place for us all. Kudos, Dr. Abbas Bundu, and wish you well in all your future endeavors. Aliu Kisi, nice and a message there.
From Enze Amara again, our Facebook page, is Radio D. Arguably, you are the widest listening radio in the country. Kindly start playing our cultural songs. Other will follow. Thanks.
This one say thank you to the John Acker Foundation and also Madam Elba. Please continue this sensitization. We need to go back to our culture. I am so enjoying the music played this morning. Kudos, Radio D.
Great job, Miss Elba and the John Acker Foundation, preserving our culture in the nation building for Minks.
Congratulations, Dr. Abbas Bundu. You are the provincial man to resign from a sensitive political position. May God help us to have more people like you with integrity. From James.
This other one, they say, I hope you won't forget about the late Betty Musa, the armless woman. She was also a heroine, and she needs to be remembered as an icon. It comes from Adonis Williams.
This other message say, it say, Edlin, I know it won't be your job, but please go to schools to start teaching kids about our culture. Imagine if you ask a student now, who is John Aka? Sad state, sad Sierra Leone. It's our 58th anniversary, and we need to teach our kids who these great people are. John Aka was a great man, indeed.
This other one, they say, we also need museum in all our provincial districts. Let us decentralize and not focus only in Freetown.
Thanks for playing, Elizabeth. You made my day. Can I access the first song by OG on your website? Question from Justice.
This other one, they say, I pray this Independence Day celebration will be dedicated to our culture because the Western culture wants to dominate ours.
This other message says, say, well done, Dr. Abbas Bundu. May God bless you. I think after Dr. Abbas Bundu, it was only Dr. Julius Spencer who resigned his position peacefully. Kudos to you, Dr. Bundu. This other message, we'll go look at this. The program is say, please let's continue with the peaceful cohesiveness among the various teams. Amara 9 send a message. They say, Madam Elba, thank you so much for coming to the studios. You talk softly, but very, very good. I only hope and pray you continue with this kind of engagement so that people will know about Sierra Leone. And the last message where I go read, well, second to last message where I go read from with text line, say Dr. Abbas Bundu is the man of the day. Congratulations. I want to see who will be the next speaker. Will it go to the APC or the SLPP? And this last one I go read from with text line also say well done, but I would like to see many of Sierra Leonean food. Let them do it by tribe. Okay, we they come to you. Let's just go to Wakabots for Wakabots.
Now you want this man? I remember 1 year ago. Now I can now remember Paris, Paris, Colon. I tell you by play. Now 1 year ago, don't not to man. I say Good morning, no, Good morning. I say. The economy na bonat go to at $1 now 1 million you go to man. Ate it dey shoot up ate dey shoot up. Ate go away no been dey sad complain o. Ate the little minister dem complain sha. How some of them dey rap. The number plate, broke traffic. I been say about the lighting complaint to you, sir. I own. If you see convoy, if you do it, they make convoy now, we pass you them. I say why move down that education ministry. I say don't white people and the threatening out the death door I don't pass man. If government no looking time, I say I look much back. I say do democratic dinner and dance man. I say by the time me the research and the program don't do all man don't go. But no thank you, bo. Me na John Wakabot.
Alright, from Wakabot, quickly we can to Eldin Elba for Lego respond to some messages where people send at the program.
Okay, so I will take 2 things. The first one, the acceptance of the culture. And that in our all responsibility. You see me with me, Garataidai today. And now my new favorite thing, Isilia, just they make the most amazing, and you know, Aki always get stuff from and other people they of course get their own tie-dye as well. So that's one thing. The second thing, they talk about the media, no they play the music. And for me, what me find now food with people in Kana salon, then they ask you say who side and they make salon chop.
No.
Now dish of the day, how the salon chop go be the dish of the day? I mean, at the foreign chop like go be the special one way, you know waiting. But within the country, you know get your own chop for let you introduce to other people then of course that's not a problem. So really now we get for Dudandi. And then for the event, you know, food by tribe. Yes, brilliant idea. The tribe then Boko. It take a lot of organization for let able to Dudandi. And you miss out somebody in tribe, you are in trouble. Yeah. So you really need for organize them properly. But now make we reach out to people for lay them cancel we and say what they want for make. And of course, if anybody come and say we want for do this because now from we own tribe, nobody is going to say no. So the hope is that people then go bring more things that we
One question we come over and over now the issue about taking this to schools. The foundation, if not you, but they plan and they go and tell people them, but them great people there will be don't get.
So at the beginning of the show, we talk about the National Council for Civic Education and Development, and really that are their work. And I hope say in their plan something like that they do, and we go able for support them for do their own work as well. But we don't want for start for step on people then. So it's what we want for do now for help the organizations them with they for do them senior.
All right, Edlin. We'll definitely the John Aka Foundation will bring more information as they forget a whole program on their own on Radio Democracy. Usai, yourself we don't send you message, go to call and also send you message. I will bring on the day we will agree on and more information on that as the John Aka Foundation want for promotes patriotism and make Salonians then put Salon first. Thank you so much.
Thank you too.
All right, we'll wrap up the program and we'll wrap up with a text message from Sam and Sumana on Facebook. He say Abbas Bundu should have been long laid off as Speaker of Honorable House of Parliament. The Salon Parliament need people of integrity and high standing. God bless Sierra Leone. And God bless you, Dr. Abbas Bundu, for doing the honorable thing. Well, on behalf of management and staff of Radio Democracy, again, I want to tell thank you to all the one that we support we. And also, the last message with this post, they say, read me message now, Asma, pull people out of the misery, bo unasef. Well, again, the resignation of Dr. Abbas Bundu, now nothing but April Fool. Dr. Abbas Bundu Day, and the Speaker of the House of Parliament. Dr. Abbas Bundu, now for being with this morning. On behalf of the Good Morning Salone team, Khadija.
Well, now the end of the program, Good Morning Salone for today's edition, and just like what you asked me say, na April Fool, and we hope say the Speaker of Parliament can always for contempt. Na a prank. So just want to tell all the listeners then say na a prank because I see the trend on social media. People they send them na various platform them. They say the speaker resigned because of challenges, but na all prank. Today na April Fool. Well, the end the program na many thanks to Alex Lawrence Koma and Michael Sambola. We produce the program. DJ Lavagi technical support. Moses Kavoga and in team. Now they make when I watch we live now on Facebook page. So to meet back with Khadija Banuga, they say have a lovely day.
And before I say goodbye, I want for saying Michael Sambola give we that April Fool day in case Speaker and Parliament one come. Now the producer of the day now go come take that responsibility day. Thank you very much, Edlin Enba and the